What's up, y'all? Today we are back with another 25 days of Christmas recipes, and what better to have at your dinner than this whole chicken. It is absolutely delicious, so let's go ahead and get started. So as I said, this will be a garlic and herb chicken. So we're going to start with getting all of our ingredients ready to go. I'm going to cut up some rosemary, and we're going to cut this up very small so it's almost like an ash or kind of like a salt. Go ahead and place that in a bowl, and then we're going to do the same thing with our thyme. Place that in a bowl, and I also have some fresh parsley. This is Italian parsley. I definitely suggest using fresh and not dried parsley. I'm going to add in my lemon zest, and this is about 1 teaspoon. I'm going to add in some fresh garlic. Again, I suggest using fresh, not the canned garlic, and a teaspoon of basil. Then I'm going to add my softened butter. Please make sure it is softened so this part will be a lot easier for you. Mix all of those flavors in, and your butter should look nice and herby like this. At this point, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 380 while we work on the rest of our ingredients. I'm cutting up some lemons to go inside the cavity. I'm cutting up some fresh celery and put that aside. We're also going to cut up some carrots. I just did one and cut those in halves. And then we have our sage, our chives, an onion, but I'm not going to cut that till later because if you know, you know. We have our seasonings. I'm just going to give that a good mix and go ahead and take your chicken out. Wash it, don't wash it. I don't care. If you know, you know. I've been here before. Go ahead and place that in your pan, your pot. And then we're just going to add a little bit of oil. You can use olive oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, just any oil. And then we're going to start seasoning our chicken. So I'm seasoning the back first since we will be placing the chicken on its back. Make sure you get all in between, under the legs, under the wings. You want to make sure every part of your chicken is covered in seasoning. As you can see, I'm lifting the wing up just to get every part. Go ahead and flip that over. And we're going to repeat the same process to the top, the oil, and then we're pouring the seasoning all over, and we're even putting a little bit inside as well. Go ahead and make sure that it's smeared all over the chicken, and then we're going to get that garlic herb butter and place this right under the skin, and then I'm just going to massage the butter upwards to make sure it is completely under the chicken. I'm also going to use that leftover butter, mix it with a little bit of the oil that we have, and we're going to just smear that on top of the chicken as well. You definitely don't have to do this part, but I really like that herby taste. I'm going to go in with my thyme, sage, chives, and rosemary first so that they don't burn. I'm going to add in my celery, my carrots, the onions, and also those lemons. If they can't fit, you can just kind of sit them around the pot. It's no biggie. Go ahead and tie those legs together and tuck the wings under the chicken. This is so that they don't burn. And go ahead and cut that off. And then I'm just going back in with a little tiny bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of salt. We're going to go ahead and place this in the oven for 40 minutes. Once that comes out, we're going to base it, which just means we're going to pick those juices back up and pour them back over. If you don't have a baser, just use like a spoon and just pour it all over the chicken. And then we're going to place that back in the oven. After another 30 minutes, we're going to go ahead and baste that chicken again. I'm going to place this back in the oven for another 20 minutes. I'm going to take it out, and then I'm going to baste it one last time. And this will be it for our chicken. You can also just bake it until you have the roast that you desire. Maybe you want your skin a little bit more crispy or a little bit under. It's up to you. Just cut into the middle to check to make sure everything is done. And this is it, guys. This is how you make a whole chicken for your Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. I added this with some mash and some cabbage and my cranberry orange loaf, which is on my page, so go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you guys think.